This week with A Moment with Louie, we got my brother right here. We're going to get into his new projects he got going and just life in general.
Man.
So, bro, before anything, do you go by Bandman or Enlightened Thomas?
I go by Enlightened Thomas.
Okay,
That's my rap name, but Bandman is my nickname. It's an alter ego, if you will. You know what I'm saying? That's a side of people that a lot of people don't really understand. That Bandman is more the side of me that the public don't really get to see. That's like a behind the doors type of guy, you know. And if you were part of my media friend group, you know who Bandman is. You know, you kind of know my resume, you know my background.
So is Bandman more of the innocence of like you coming up? Or?
I wouldn't even say the innocence is more of the trouble of me coming up.
Okay.
I think the innocence is what you see in Thomas now. I think you see the more tame, calm Thomas, but you know, Bandman is really a time period from about 15 years old to about 20, 21.
Gotcha.
You know, really up until last year, if we're being completely honest, you know, and kind of being lost in the direction of life where I had a lot of anger, you know, and a lot of
What do you think that anger was towards?
Oh, man, I had an attitude of me versus the world. You know,
I hate that, bro, because it gets you that attitude like me versus them, and then it's always you always feel like that you take on that victim mentality at a point. You know what I mean? And that's like at no point in life is that a way where you should be living. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. And that's how I felt. You know, from the ages about 15 to last year, it was more of a feeling of just mad at everybody. You know, and kind of like a why me type of thing.
Yeah.
You know, and just the things that I went through in that 5 to 6 year time period was very detrimental but also helpful to the Thomas you see today and the changes that I've made over the last year and even the last year and a half, 2 years toward the end of that, you know, that tenure, you know, where I found myself and I was really comfortable and putting my face in that camera, you know, and speaking to the people. You know, so You
I know you're a bit spiritual, but you hold that today? You're
I'm spiritual. I wouldn't say I'm religious, but I'm spiritual. You know, I got a connection with God. You know, over the last year and a half, I would say I got closer. You know, but
because it's always, I feel like at least that 15-year-old, that 16-year-old, like starting to build that mentality versus me versus them, it starts making it harder, you know what I mean? That's where like God's against you at one point, you feel me? Like you start feeling those feelings. But once you start coming closer within your faith, you feel me? Like that's when like things start to go on the up and up, you know what I mean? Like I know this at least.
Yeah, no doubt. And it's made me a peaceful person.
Facts.
You know, I'm very peaceful, you know. And I've always been peaceful, but in a different sort of way. Like now I'm peaceful in the sense of I have a clear mind now. I'm starting to have a clear mind, and as I'm getting older, I'm starting to look at things from a bird's eye view rather than just looking at the picture up close.
It's chess, not checkers, right?
Exactly. You know, you got to take a step back and look at your moves. Look at the whole board and move accordingly. You know what I'm saying? And move
and realize this piece is going to move that piece, and I don't want to move that piece yet, so I want to go over here.
Exactly.
And honestly, bro, like taking on that mentality of growth and just like that subtle change, but effective, it's starting to make that like realization of damn, like I've kind of grown up to this man that I am today. You feel me? And now I'm making all these chess moves or just life moves accordingly. You feel me?
And that's important. You know, we're still very young. I'm 22.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
same age.
Both. You know, we you know if
y'all didn't know we was at Bell together, you feel me? This my dog.
If
like
y'all know, man, we was at Bell together. You know, I've known him for 10 years at this point. 10 plus
like
years
a decade, like a motherfucker.
Yeah, bro. Like
it's
we
crazy
go back
thinking about it.
Man, we go back some years and just to see the growth amongst the people that's in my community. Louie, you know, having this platform. Man. You know, me and the things that I'm doing with Enlightened and myself, you know, that's big for the community. That's big for the people and the youth that's looking up to us when we go out into these streets and they say, oh, that's Louie from A Moment with Louie, or oh man, that's Thomas. That's Thomas from Enlightened, you know, and having that recognition in the street, you know, from the youth coming up and from your elders, you know, from the older folks. And
And honestly, that's the best. Like getting the older folks tapping in with you, because at the end of the day, they don't tap into much. So when you get them tapping with you, like, hey, bro, you got bars. You feel me? Like, hey, I really like your music. You know what I mean? Or like tell them like, hey, like I seen that interview you did with Hardini when you first came up, and I like that's what put me on to you.
People don't know,
and that's what really would make the whole experience. You feel me? So if you really want to make me happy, talk about an interview I've done previously. If you want to make, I know if you want to make bro happy, talk about one of the bars.
Man, talk about one of the bars, man.
And now going on to your rapping, I know like we would kick freestyles every now and then, but what made you start taking it more seriously?
Man, I think my boy Jay, my boy Skis, he put me in a position, you know, and it was
shout
a
out
time.
James.
Yeah, man,
like
shout out my boy that he taught me how to rap. A lot of people don't know that. Okay. Jay taught me how to rap.
What was that process like of learning the rapping skills in the repertoire?
Man, you know, I say this all the time. It happened on Fuji Street. You know, we was in the garage and we would just freestyle. You've been on Fuji Street. You've been in the garage. And, you know, we sitting on clothes. We sitting on a deep freezer. You know, it's a treadmill in there and it's hot.
I remember calling him like, "Hey, you still over there?" He's like, "No, I'm in LA." Yeah. And I was like, "Oh man."
Yeah,
like,
that hurt. And you know when
that whole process.
When the family moved from the house, it really
you could tell, you got the spirit from the street leaves.
Man,
like I feel like
the spirit from the street leaves, because we was the life of that street.
Oh God,
we was the life.
Oh, God.
You know, if you pull up to Fuji Street at any time,
you was knowing.
You know, it was 5 cars outside.
At least.
Bro, the lawn is filled up.
Big blowing.
Yeah, bro. Like, nah, seriously though. You know, and a lot of people don't know about Fuji Street, know about the Scott residence, James house.
Upstairs doing the recording in the booth like this.
People don't
got
know
the
that.
sheet over it.
Man,
got the,
I'm telling you.
Yeah, setting up our own soundboard.
I'm telling you.
It was sick, bro. Like, and I really I find so much beauty in the struggle. I don't even care about making it no more. Like, I know one day we're gonna be on or whatever, but like I know right now, like I just try appreciating every moment, because I know God could have took me before this. You feel me?
Absolutely.
And I try keeping that to perspective.
Yeah.
Bro,
no doubt.
So what is PFM? I noticed you talk about that a little bit.
That's the Pretty Face Mafia. That's,
okay. Yeah, you did.
Yeah, man. Hey, that's the Pretty Face Mafia. You know, that's the boys.
How'd you get that name?
Man, it's just PFM really came from just having a group of friends outside of Enlightened, because you got to think it's kind of like the phrase same difference. It's like everybody Enlightened is PFM, but not everybody outside of Enlightened is PFM. Or everybody in Enlightened is PFM, but not everybody in PFM is Enlightened.
Gotcha.
So it's like outside. Like, you know, we got some bros who don't rap, you know, who design clothes, who's PFM. It's really just a close-knit, almost like a mafia type. It's like
Would
a
you
family.
include like Die Ego within the PFM?
Yes, that's
shout
family.
out Die Ego, bro.
That's my boy. Shout out.
And when I get my dough up, I want to get one of those motherfucking tie-dye shirts, bro.
Man,
they really be doing their thing.
Yeah, bro.
And what's his name that be making the
cartoons?
Yeah,
that's Chris.
Shout out Chris, bro. I love
Chris.
your art like a motherfucker,
Man,
bro. Like
he go crazy, bro.
I followed his page where he did Drew Burgundy's he did his cover art, and it was just like a movie, you know what I mean, with cartoons.
Yeah.
It was like every 3 frames or something, but it was beautiful, bro. Like I really appreciate things like that, because it reminds me of the show, like how Viceland does their stories.
Yeah.
Like they'll have people come in, talk about a drunk night or something, and it remind me just like that. You feel me? Like someone coming in, getting totally faded, you feel me? And then just like him giving his spin on it. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, you know, and Chris is dope, bro. It's great to have friends who are creative.
Can we see him make your cover art?
Man. Let's just say
there's something in the works.
It's something in the works. Let's say me and Chris got something coming. Let's just say, me and Chris got something coming very soon. Very soon.
So Bandman Mercy is the name of the EP?
That is the name of the project, yes.
Is it an EP Mercy. Or is it a mixtape?
It's an EP. It's
an
EP.
So how many songs, like roughly, like
We're
4?
We're going to have 5.
We're
going to have 5 tracks on there. You know, I could tell you the track titles, because it's Mercy 1, Mercy 2, Mercy 3, Mercy 4, and acapella outro. Those are the 5.
Bad Mercy.
Man, I'm telling you, and you know, it's gonna be one of those projects. You know, you're gonna hear a lot of
Any features?
Nah, no features.
Oh, okay.
No features.
Solo dolo.
Yeah, solo dolo, bro. Because
I like that.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of those projects where you gotta listen.
Yeah.
You know, it's gonna go.
Don't let it go over your head.
Yeah, don't let it go over your head. You gotta really dissect each and every bar, every song, because it's a story. throughout there, and it's a different time period. It's a different event. There's a different message within each song.
When you say different time period, is like one going from like over like your first 5 years, and then like is it every 5 years type thing?
You know, I would say it's more every year.
Oh, okay.
You know, I would say
from what age, like 15?
I would say like Mercy 1 is probably going to be like 16, 17.
Okay.
Mercy 2 might be 17, 18.
Okay.
You know, and then so on and so forth. Mercy 3 might actually be 15 to 16. You don't know. But it's, you know, it's a message. It's an age like, with each song.
Now looking back on it though, I could kind of feel that because like when you're turned up in the song, I could feel that like that younger, like kind of aggressive, like invincibility feel. You feel me? And like I feel that. You feel me? Like I felt turned up listening to it today on the way over here. You feel me? Like it's just one of those tracks. You know what I mean? Like so I understand what you're talking about, like, man. And it's dope to like hear some of it because I haven't heard the whole thing. And he didn't give me the whole thing.
No,
you feel me?
But you know what's crazy?
It's covered.
MBS just sent me all 4 beats, like the rest of the beats for the project. So I'm gonna let Louie get a little exclusive in. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all might get lucky and get a little bit in the interview.
Yeah, you might hear a couple beats in the interview. You never know. You feel me? It might be an exclusive, but yeah.
So what type of vibe or what type of experience do you want people to have while listening to your Mercy?
I want you to have a vibe of, I want you to feel what I felt.
Okay.
I want you to go through the motions of each age. I want you to feel, I'm gonna give you kind of a little synopsis into one of the songs. I want you to feel what I felt having a couple thousand in my pocket at 16, 17.
Yeah.
I want you to feel that.
Yeah.
I want you to feel having new shoes on.
Yeah.
I want you to feel hopping out of cars, being with your boys.
Yeah.
I want you to feel that. I want you to feel the hustle,
the
struggle, being in that hot garage
Yeah.
with 10 dudes recording on a 1 mic and a HP laptop. That's what I want you to feel.
Yeah, upstairs, there's 5 people in the room.
5 people.
3 of them not recorded.
Man, with a bunk bed and some little foam in the corners. I want you to feel. I want you to get that feeling like you in the house with us, or you're in the streets with us. You know, and you really, you're with me.
Yeah.
I want to take you on that road with me. That 15 to 20 when I was really aggressive.
Yeah.
When I was really aggressive, that time period. Yeah.
Do you feel like it was easier to be aggressive because you're a big dude? You know what I mean? Like, was it easier just because how like your stature? Or?
You know what? It's aggressive isn't, I would say, has to do with even size. I think aggressive is just your mind state.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, I think, you know, if you're big and you want to be a tough guy, you're not really tough in my eyes.
Yeah.
You know, you could be 7 foot tall and be, you know, the coolest guy ever. I'm tall. I'm cool. I'm calm-mannered.
Yeah.
But I think my aggressiveness came from my mindset rather than my size.
Yeah.
I never let my size and my height and my weight let me be aggressive to people.
Yeah.
That's never been me. And if anybody knows me, they know I'm the coolest guy, man. I'm approachable.
Facts.
Like you can say, man, you can pull up to me at the liquor store and be like, "Hey, what's up, bro? How you doing, man?" And I'm really
even from a youngin' though. Like I remember like me like barely getting into like me starting to understand basketball because I never really played it, you know what I mean? So I started understanding around middle school. Yeah. I remember you putting me on like, hey, we're gonna take jump shots over here and then we're gonna drive in, you feel me? Like, you feel me? And then we really gonna get like this is all we doing during 6th period. You feel me?
Damn, Louie, you remember that?
Yeah, bro.
That's
like
crazy.
I'm telling you, like because honestly, like the way I lived in Bell is not too different from the way I'm living right now. I'm still going to school. I'm still in the Brook. You feel me? I'm still like doing everything that I did as a jit. You feel me?
Right.
Like and so those like just like taking those memories, like how we was talking about Cyril earlier,
right? Cyril,
like, and then taking it into effect, like damn, like I want to make sure I have those experiences again. Right. You feel me? Like, not to the same effect because I know basketball a little more, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
but now we could run 5s and it'd be a good game. You feel me?
Right. No, for real.
But like, because again, back to the beauty and the struggle, you feel me? If you don't acknowledge the beauty and try to, I feel like to a point, try to replicate it, you feel me? You're not really acknowledging and basking in the beauty that was the struggle of your life at the time.
Right. Yeah, and even today, you know, I would even say I'm out of the struggle.
Exactly.
You know, so we still in the struggle today physically.
This ain't our studio.
No, this ain't our studio. Exactly.
It
ain't our studio, you know, and we, as we get older, as at this young age, you know, we're very impressionable.
Yeah, definitely.
We're very, you know, we understand coming from the place that we come from, Southeast San Diego. Yeah. You living in the Brook, me not living too far from the Brook on Park Brook, down by the Arco.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people know where we come from.
Yeah.
You know, and being impressionable and being at that age where we understood the situation we're in, the poverty, you know what I'm saying?
They didn't have to hop the fence to go in the pool to go across from KFC.
I'm telling you feel me? Damn, they didn't have to do that.
Yeah.
You got to hop the fence to get to the pool.
We were still in orders for KFC and hopping the fence across the street to go swim, and we got some food in our pocket because we took it for KFC.
You feel me? I'm telling you. And that's where we really come from. And we understand how important our platforms are. We understand the importance of what we're doing, whether it be rap, whether it be podcasting, whether it be an engineer, a designer. You know, we got so much talent coming out of our section, out of Southeast period. No matter where you from every side, there's some great rapper.
Can we see you on the next Enlightened tape?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
You're going to see me on there.
Yeah.
You're going to see me
because
on there.
I remember for a minute y'all were dropping the summer tapes. And that was always like, going into the summer, I would look forward to it. Like, I was always like, okay, Enlightened dropping the summer tape, I'm ready for it.
We for sure got a summer tape.
Yeah, okay, stay tuned.
Don't think we ain't been, I'm telling you. The summer tape gonna be one of those. We've been talking about it for what month we in? We've been talking about it since maybe September, October.
Oh yeah, so
we've been already planning for next year.
Yeah,
so,
got to.
You know, this year we missed it. It's just been a lot going on with COVID, trying to get your studios, trying to get everybody in the studio.
Like today.
Like for real. and a lot of people don't know how long this setup took. Yeah, you know,
about a cool 50 minutes.
A cool 50 minutes, you know, but it's the beautiful struggle. You know, we got it.
It makes it worth it. You feel me?
It makes it worth it. You know,
I get to see my brother, you feel me? Like, with you not being in Dago as much, like, I appreciate the times that we do get to see each other, you feel me? Because then it's like, okay, I get to post up and kick the shit and then reminisce a little bit, you feel me?
Yeah.
And then, you know what I mean? It's all love.
Yeah.
So we talked about some influence of yours before, James. Do you think the whole Enlightened camp is kind of an influence to your sound and your music?
Yes and no. Because Enlightened has more of a sound. I would say my brothers, you know, they have a sound more of consciousness.
Yeah.
You know, they're definitely on the wave of more consciousness.
Yeah.
You know, I'm kind of like the black sheep of Enlightened in a way because I'm on a whole different wavelength than what they doing.
Facts.
You know, but they're instrumental into my sound, meaning that they were there for all these moments.
Exactly.
You know, they were there for all the times on Fuji Street. There were times where they would see me, you know, doing this, that, and the third. Like, they were there for that. So, yeah, they play a big part, I would say, in the content because they've always been with me. But as far as sound goes, we're totally on opposites.
Yeah.
You know, but that makes the beauty of the label.
Yeah.
You know, that's what, because you got Thomas who does, you know, his style. You got James who does his style. You got Drew that does his style. Mikey who does his style. Mikey's crazy. By the way,
Tolly?
Huh?
You got Tolly?
Love Tolly. Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
he's on a trajectory crazy right now.
Yeah, man.
You know,
hey, it's crazy how widespread y'all are. You know what I mean? Like, I be seeing Enlightened, I'm just like going through what y'all tagged in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, a lot of times, like, I'm just like, damn, like, I'm fucking with, like, I see, I think Australia or something, like, overseas, New Zealand or something.
Shout out my boy Jordan. When he went to, you know, he a part of Enlightened too.
Yeah,
he from the Bay, from Oakland. Shout out Oakland.
Bet.
You know, and he when he was in Australia, he repped the shirt out there.
Hell yeah.
And that's major. That made me happy.
Yeah, oh God, I see that. I was like, oh, Enlightened worldwide.
Yeah, you feel me? That made me happy because it's like, man, you know, having a brand in another country is major.
Man.
If I got a tap in or get tapped out shirt in Germany, if I got a tap in and get tapped out shirt in Germany, Louie shirt, people done see me walk the streets with Louie shirt on.
Oh God.
That's major. You know, and you might have somebody who walks up and says, what kind of shirt is that? You know,
and more merch coming, you feel me? I just want to get the process down right. I don't want to sell 3 shirts and then that be sold out. Like, oh God, bro, because like I was doing that for a minute, but then I realized that ain't the way. You feel me?
It ain't.
Like, so I got a couple people. I want some embroidered stuff too. So if you do embroidery print, tap in. You feel me? Can we see any merchandise from you? Strictly Bandman or Enlightened?
You know what? For the rollout, yes, I'm going to have some. I'm gonna send you something. Just know you're on the list.
Yeah, hey,
you know
that's all I did know.
Hey,
let me know if I need to put some minutes to get it embroidered. Oh God, I've been fucking with the embroidery wave. Tough, bro. Yeah. So let me know if I need to put little chippers every now and then to get the embroidery wave going.
Don't even trip. I got something for the release of it.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna get sent. Let's just put it like this. It's gonna get sent out to 25 people.
Ooh.
So you're one of the 25.
Oh, hey, I'm blessed.
You one of the 25.
Yeah.
But yeah, there is gonna be some things getting sent out to specific people.
Is there a specific day you're gonna drop the merch?
Yes and no.
So, like, are we looking at, like,
Top of the year.
2021?
For sure.
Okay.
For sure.
February or January?
End of January.
Oh, okay.
End of January.
Is that going to be the same time of the release of the EP?
Yes.
Okay, so simultaneous.
Damn near. Like, as soon as you get what you're getting in the mail, the project is going to be released probably a couple days after.
Oh, okay. So, hey, I might have to pull up to Riverside for that because we got a couple of things that we might lock in with in Riverside, too.
Yeah, man.
Oh, God, bro.
Yeah.
Man, speak on that a little bit, bro. What's Riverside like?
Man, Riverside is cool. You know,
because that was kind of an abrupt change, no?
Yeah, that was a very abrupt change at a very weird time because, you know, I was, you know, my family moved out there, you know, so it was kind of like, you know, I lived in Dago my whole life. You know, I stayed damn near in the same area on Park Brook, or I lived over by Lincoln, you know, pretty much my whole life, you know, so having that move from Southeast San Diego to Riverside, it was good and it was bad because that's low-key where I found my peace at. You know, I low-key found my peace in Riverside because I didn't have to be in Southeast San Diego going through the struggle that I've always went through since I was a kid. I was able to be at a more peaceful location.
And it's more isolated, right?
It's way more isolated, you know, but that it's good and it's bad because I'm isolated from the troubles of Southeast, but I'm also isolated from my friends and my family that I have down here.
The peace of Southeast.
There you
diamonds.
Go. So, yeah, exactly. So it's a love-hate relationship that I kind of have with Riverside. You know what I'm saying? Because I loved it because it made me find mental clarity, but it also kept me away from people that I probably needed to be closer to. So, you know, it's some good and bad, but I fuck with Riverside. I mean, I be back and forth so much. Like I'm up there for a couple days. I come down here for a couple days. Like if you know me, you know I'm always on the road. Like I'm always on the freeway. I'm either up there or I'm down here, like constantly. But yeah, you know, Riverside is cool. You know, it was definitely a very different change, you know, for me, you know. But it was cool though. It was cool. And it's something that I think I needed. Yeah. Because if I didn't go up there, I think I'd still be low-key wilding out down here. Yeah. Low-key. You feel me? On the low-key.
It's so easy to get caught up in a bigger city.
It is. Like, way easy. It's low-key. It's too much going on in the city right now. Yeah. It's too much going on, you know. And even though I've always been an introverted person, like, you know, I've never been an extrovert. You know, I've never been like, oh, look at me. You know, I've kind of always been like
I would define you more of an introvert that's outgoing. You know what I mean?
You go.
Like definitely, bro. Because like, it's always like, okay, like we're gonna talk some basketball. You know what I mean? Like we're gonna argue about basketball. Yeah. But if you wasn't fucking with him, you're not even gonna talk to him about basketball.
There you go. Like if I'm, bro, and that's the thing. I have to be comfortable with you to speak to you. You know, like if you're in my immediate circle, like I can pull up on you and have a conversation. Yeah, facts. But I'm not the type of person that goes out of his way to like talk to people. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm very to myself. Yeah. You know, like as open as I am on this mic right now and with you, I'm not gonna be the same being around some random people.
A different interviewer or something.
Yeah, maybe even a different interviewer. I won't be so loose and feeling like home. You know what I'm saying? Because when I get around my people, I feel like I'm with my people, with my family, you know, and I get to connect with my people. If I'm around, you know, dudes at the studio or I'm around dudes at an event, I'm definitely going to be in the cut. That's just who I am. I'm sorry. Like, and some people take it off as standoffish, but if we're being completely honest, it's just who I am as a person. You know, I'm just very to myself, you know, and that's no diss to nobody. That's just my personality. Facts. You know, just because I don't know, and I wouldn't say I'm a shy dude, but I'm just very like
aware,
just chill, very aware.
I think it's more of like your senses because I feel like that at times too. Like I'm more so like observing, monitoring, and trying to understand what's going on. Right. Just to make sure, like, okay, bro went to the bathroom, his bag's right there. Okay, no one else gonna come in and take his bag. You know what I mean? Right. Or like vice versa. I expect you to do the same. You know what I mean? And like just little things like that. Not saying that anybody would take it, anything like that. But one of the models I live by is prepare for the worst and hope for the best. You know what I mean? Man. And like. You. It's just something you gotta live by because, at least personally, because you know what I mean. I done went to the park with homies. They left their backpack full of everything: the new J's, the keys to the home, the everything. Yep. And then the keys get stolen. They're sitting outside the car, but you can only sit outside that car so long, and then you leave, and then they take your car. Yep. You know what I mean? And then they crash, and then they get paid because insurance, all that bullshit. We're not gonna get into that. But like, it's just realizing, like, damn, like. like those like that story, you know what I mean? Like that, like that's not the only story like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there's millions of people that go through that every day, you feel me? And to assume like that someone you don't know, like, and have no recognition of is not going to do that, it's kind of like being gullible.
Naive or gullible. Yeah.
Hella, bro.
Yeah, you know, and that kind of comes where we come from, you know, in our environment, you know, and you know,
like I felt dumb leaving my charger at Sean Scope's studio. Shout out him. Like I felt dumb because I was like, damn, bro, like I'm trying to run this interview and he got his own things going on, and you know what I mean. I can't really interfere with him because he's actually making money off this. Right. You know what I mean? I'm not to that point yet. You feel me? Right. So like I'm like, okay, I'm working around his schedule. I'm doing this, and then I'm just hoping that when he gets the time, you feel me, he'll let me know. And then he did. Shout out Sean Scope.
Yeah, no doubt. Shout out Sean Scope.
Yeah, bro. Where do you hope to go with music? Do you hope like just to use it as a vessel to get where you go to, or is this kind of like venting sessions?
You know what? It's a little bit of both. Okay. You know, because the reason why a lot of people don't know why I got the nickname Bandman is that I've always been a hustler since I was a young kid. A lot of people don't know I sold candy at Bill.
Yeah, fact.
If you don't remember, Louie, there was a wave going around 7th grade where people were smoking Smarties. You remember that?
Hell yeah.
I used to sell Smarties.
Yeah, fact.
And I would go to the liquor store and I would get a pack of 10 for like $1 or $1.50. And I would sell each Smartie because everybody was on that wave.
Bro, everyone was selling candy. I remember I would buy EBT and they'll go buy candy.
Yeah, bro. You were selling, like, bro, it was a lot of dudes selling candy. And that's how my hustle started, was with selling Smarties. Yeah. And I would sell them, I would get a bag for like $150. Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Like, and people was real life dope fiends over there.
Bro, and that shit was nuts because it's like, what, you smoking a Smartie? It's like some people would be fronting and then blow it out. So then some people, oh fuck. Like, it's like, what you doing?
Bro. And I was selling them like 75 cents a pop. So
like cigarettes on the street.
Exactly. So if you can think, I'm buying a bag for $150, I'm selling each for 75 cents. I done made $7.50 and I'm selling out by lunch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I done made $7.50 by lunch. Yeah. I go take $1.50 out of that $7.50, and I go buy another bag after school. Fact. I done made $6 on the day. Then it graduated to Butterfingers and Snickers and stuff like that. And I was doing that for a little bit till, you know, the principal called me and stuff like that.
Yeah, same.
But I've always been business savvy. That's where my business savvy started with. So when you say things like, is this a vessel to where you want to get to where you want to go? Of course, because I'm a businessman. Like, I want to open businesses. I want to open, you know, a lot of people don't know, I want to open a barbecue spot, in the Southeast. You know what I'm saying? I want to open a barbecue spot, you know, and I have a lot of ideas that I've came up with over the years where it's like, man, you know, I want to put this in my city, in my section, you know, so that people can go to my barbecue spot instead of having to go to Phil's out in that
long ass line.
In that long ass line, you know what I'm saying? And
either way, that's gonna be a long ass line because you know your food gonna be good. So.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, top quality. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts, bro, man. And what I think is so crazy is because like Phil's barbecue, no matter where Phil's is at, it'll sell out and it'll do numbers on the line. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no doubt.
But in the Southeast, you know what I mean? We got Coops, we got like different like chicken waffle places that people don't really
tap into.
And tap into and also appreciate to that effect.
Yeah.
They'll be like, oh, this is some good ass chicken. Yeah. And then they'll go to Phil's and be like, oh, this is some good ass sandwich. And then but they won't get the sandwich from the barbecue spot in their local section.
Exactly.
And it's like, nah, I only get my pulled pork from Phil's. Like,
we got, and that's why I say, man, we got some spots in Southeast that a lot of people, like, I put my
fish fry spot?
Fish fry spot? Yeah, bro. Like, it's
Waffle Burger? I still be going to Waffle Burger.
A lot of people don't know about Waffle Burger, bro.
Oh,
even Imperial Fish Market.
Even that's what I'm talking about, the fish fry,
Even the big spots like
the Taqueria, the Barrel.
Yep, the Barrel, bro. I mean, Joaquin right on the Four Corners next to Green Cat.
What's it called? Humberto's right there on 43rd.
43rd. We got Rigoberto's up by Par Liquor over there, but right by FanMart.
Yeah, I fuck with that,
There's
bro.
a lot, bro. It's all throughout the Southeast. We got some spots.
By Moonlight, they got 2 for $1 tacos, too.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, I be fucking them up. I ain't gonna front, bro. For $6, you get 12 tacos. So I'm like...
Damn, for $6 you get 2?
Well, because they're 2 for $1. 12,
Damn.
not 20. But for $10, you get the dub, you feel me?
Have you ever been to that spot across from Arco? Next to the Wings Empire?
Buffalo Fries?
Yeah, right next to it. They got that taco spot.
Yeah. Well,
man, that's my spot.
See, like, I mess with it every now and then. Like, they have all right food, but I feel like their meat's not the best. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, so I don't always go there, but I remember going there as, like, a young motherfucker, like, seeing the homies in there, and then we'd all, like, piece up on some carne asada fries. I got $2. I got $3. You feel me? And then, like, shit, we eat and then go play basketball the rest of the night. You feel me? Because in the Brook, we had the basketball courts and shit.
I remember.
Bro, that shit hurt when they took that motherfucker down.
They took him out like, it's no more?
Bro, they've been gone since, like, 2016.
Damn.
Like, so, like... They put up some bullshit parks, you feel me? But what's fucked up is they took down the courts, but they still got the drawings in the court.
Oh, that's so dumb.
And I'm like, bro, like this hurts just looking at it because the motherfuckers like bringing a basketball out, like.
Man, and that sucks, like, bro, because man, you low key got some future hoop stars in the Brook.
Bro,
the Brook is huge.
Bro, what's his name? Felix. He at SDSU.
Okay.
Okay, whatever. We're gonna at least we got the audio. You feel me? If you could tell the people something about yourself they don't already know, what would you tell them?
Oh. That they probably already don't know. There's a lot of things they don't know.
Give me something.
I would say that I'm very business savvy. I'm very money savvy for sure. For sure, I've been like that since I was young. Facts. Like very young. I've been like that, you know, for a very long time. Like a lot of people, and that's why I say from about the time I entered high school to right now, literally, is when I started really building my money up. Because I understood the environment that I really came from.
Facts. And
the position that my parents was in. So it made me think on my feet. Oh, I got to get some money here. I got to get some money here. I got to have my hand in that. Got to have my hand in that. And
for yourself and for the house.
Exactly. Yeah. You know, and also for my boys. You know, for the people that I mess with. Facts. You know, and for dudes like you. You know, I want to give opportunities to everybody. Everybody who's helped me on this come up, who's known me since I was a kid. Yeah. Who's watched me grow as a person, as an individual.
As a man.
Exactly. Like literally. And I want to help everybody who helped me, you know, and I look out for, you know, if anybody knows anything about me, whatever they need, they can ask me for it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna try my best to do something for you or put you in a position to win. I'm gonna always do that because I feel like if one eat, we all eat.
Facts.
And that's just how I was raised. That's how I grew up. If one come up on something, we all gonna come up on something.
Facts.
You know, and that comes from the struggle.
Yep.
You know,
It's been a pleasure getting your first interview, being your first interviewer, because I know there's gonna be many more to come after me. But bro, just keep it up. You feel me? Let me know when everything drops specific dates. You feel me? And I'll help push. And let me know where to send the addy because
no doubt. No. Send me your address because I'm sending, like, already got my list and you're already on the list. You know?
Appreciate
you. I got 25 homies that is going to get exclusive things that you're not gonna get. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be pretty dope. And shout out MBS, man. He produced
shout out MBS like a motherfucker. Shout out.
Yeah, man.
Shout out Mikey.
He produced all 4, man. He's patient with me. You know what I'm saying? Because he knows I'm very particular.
And Mikey really be working on his beats, bro.
He
like
do.
I be seeing him like
he do.
Like just like on his story, like every now and then doing something towards those beats, and I'm like, damn, like is that the same beat as a week ago? And then I'll listen to it, and I'll be like, damn, it sounds like it. And it's only getting better.
Yeah,
like
Mikey's crazy, like
crazy talented,
crazy, and his
I mean instruments he playing.
Yeah, bro, like and that's why I love his beats because they so original. They don't sound like nobody's. The drum patterns, like. I call him Drummer Boy. Like he go crazy on them drum patterns, man. I really appreciate Mikey. So yeah, man, it's a real in-house project. Shout out my boy MBS for the production on it. And also, hold on, shout out LaRon, you know what I'm saying, for the studio, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Shout out, bro. I'm definitely gonna be plugging him in the comments. You want to get some studio session booked, just make sure you tap in LaRon. I'm gonna get the specific app for you so you get them going. If you hear the quality of this, make sure and you love it, make sure you tap in with bro because he is really the man behind the audio right now. And much love, bro. I really appreciate it.
That's the GOAT.
And
a lot of people don't know, man. Yeah,
he doing his thing, man.
He real dope.
If you guys haven't seen the LaRon interview, I would suggest y'all go back and watch that. I pull up on him at his pad before he got this studio, bro, and it was just a dope. It was dope, bro. I brought my little brothers, Jalen and Jahi. They went to Morris.
Jahi Thomas?
No, not the Relly. Shout out Relly Jahi. But the other Jahi, other Relly, VZ. I don't think they're a little younger than us.
Nah, don't.
Okay, but shout out them. They the camera crew when I needed the backup. Shout out Jay Badger. Shout out Jess. I don't know her off top, but shout out Jess and Jay. That's my camera crew. Shout out Layron in the back. Shout out Enlightened. Shout out PFM, Pretty Face Mafia. You
know
feel
what
me?
It is.
Shout out for sure Enlightened Thomas for pulling up, bro. I appreciate you,
no
like
doubt,
a motherfucker, bro.
No doubt, bro.
And it's tap in or get tapped out. Tap in means together all people network, and this how we get down. You dig?